What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Priorities, and thank you for coming to another Last War Survival Guide. Today is day 4/day 5. I'm going to be starting the video on day 4 and showing you what it looks like to begin the day, prioritizing the most important tasks and what it looks like to have saved up the materials throughout the week to be able to spend them on today. I have minimal points at the time of recording. I've done a little bit of XP just to make sure I get the arms race credit, but I'm going to be spending nearly 500 elite recruitment tickets here with you today for the purpose of the arms race and the alliance duel, as well as nearly 1,000 shards and a lot of XP. Too much to do the math. So let's begin with the radar. I'm going to be going in order. I have already saved my radar tasks, so I'm actually just going to skip right to elite recruitment here. Again, I have nearly 500 elite recruitment shards. Now, of course, some of these have been earned because of packs I've purchased or because of VIP benefits, but a lot of them are earned through the different events that you can participate in throughout the week, like the Butcher / Frankenstein / Mutant Bulldog event, the Alliance exercise, the arms race, the 3v3 brawl and Apex Arena, as well as my daily tasks and secret mobile tasks and dispatch trucks. So these are just to name some of the ways that you can earn elite recruitment tickets, especially if you're hunting for them, as well as legendary universal shards and other things like this. So for day 4, again, not to beat a dead horse, we're going to be prioritizing our tasks in the order of importance, starting with when it lines up with the arms race and the alliance duel. On today, Thursday, it happened to be right at reset, so we're able to get right in here and get to spending. There are going to be more resources that I earn throughout the day, so that's part of the reason why I'm going to be coming at you in the first half of this on day 4 and in the back half on day 5. But as you can see there, I'm able to put up a quick 1.5 million points there, as well as over 435,000 points in the arms race without spending. And I haven't even gotten into the XP yet. So it's definitely possible to meet a 1 million to 1.5 million alliance duel point goal daily. Don't see why it isn't. Some of the harder days there are to earn points, including days like today, I have proven and shown numerous times that it is possible by combining the efforts of your resources to earn points across multiple events and meet a daily goal minimum as a part of a large alliance like the one I'm in. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and move on to shards here. We've got some blue heroes that I've accumulated naturally through rolling. These heroes aren't too important. You see I've got them leveled there just to the minimum I need for the tasks to be completed on the secret tasks. The epic heroes, again, not as important, but I do level them as shards become available. I go back and change my mind here and decide that I will use the universals I have available. Now, I would advise against this, specifically if you are trying to rush a certain hero that you, for whatever reason, either require or have in your party that is purple. Most of the time, that's going to be a character like the one you see here, Violet, or Scarlet, or even Mason. And the reason for that is because of their strength. Now, I'll leave it up to you if you decide to do that, but here I'm going to get into the new character. Now, the one that was just released on my server was Williams. He's going to be a tank type unit frontline defender. Now, he is going to again be one of the S tier heroes in the game, as all other UR heroes are. And I am going to be able to get my Marshal to 4-star there, as I was able to pick up some shards in the elite recruitment. Murphy finally goes to 5 stars, which is awesome, to go ahead and round out my front line there with Williams. And now I'm going to go ahead and get into the skill medals. So starting off with Williams, I'm only able to get his skills to level 10, being he's at 3 solid stars currently. But I will work on his level as well as some other heroes' skills as well. Now, in terms of skill medals, you are going to want to wait to spend them on today during this arms race. Not because you earn points for them during the arms race, but because you do earn them during the Alliance Duel. And if you're in here leveling your heroes and using shards, shards are also only going to apply to the Alliance Duel. However, it is going to be beneficial to go ahead and use all of them at the same time. If anything else, to set a timer for the week as to when you are going to dedicate time to spending these resources. So now I'm just going to quickly look through the rest of my heroes. See here, I have started to level pretty much all of the heroes as it does become increasingly expensive as their level and star level does progress. I would recommend leveling them all to a baseline level, as you see I'm doing here, if anything else because it is cheaper, but primarily because you don't want any one skill to be lacking. Now, you will see on some characters I do stop at around level 15 to 20 with the skill, depending on what it is, because I'm still going to prioritize certain skills over the others. You'll see here as I go back through my characters with the remaining skill medals I have available. I'm going to go back to Marshall, I'm going to go back to Tesla, Diva, Kimberly, some of my bigger hitters, primarily my more powerful characters, and I'm just going to get a couple of their skills up. So for Kimberly there, as you see, I'm going to go for the auto attack. A lot of people probably wouldn't recommend that, but I am going to be earning more skill medals throughout the day. And so now with a quick peek back in here, you'll see, look at that, 16 million points in the Alliance Duel. Haven't spent a dime, haven't bought any packs, no XP packs, no recruitment packs, none of that garbage. So it's going to take the scoreboard a moment to adjust here, but you'll see there, as it updates, I would have been right outside of the top 10 across both alliances. Now that's ending the day as well, just about, so that is going to be one of the higher scores for the day between about 200 people. And again, I'd like to reiterate for the last time, that was done completely for free. So with that being said, I am going to show off what I've got cooking and ready for tomorrow, aka today, which is going to be Alliance Duel 5, which is going to be total mobilization. So with that being said, I just want to point out the only other way currently to earn troops in this game would be to complete the special ops, which I will end up getting to later. So with that being said, let me get back to work here, and I will come back to you guys here tomorrow and show you the progress I was able to make. Alright, and welcome back. This is again your boy Priorities from server 317, and we're going to be picking up where we left off from yesterday, day 4 of the Alliance Duel, Training Heroes Day. After we were able to put up a staggering 17 million points roughly, I wasn't able to earn too much more after that, I'll be completely honest with you guys. Some of the resources that I was able to earn, I just went ahead and put away towards next week's duel. So we had a staggering lead going out of day 4 into day 5, and therefore I did not feel the need to continue to score points as I was in the top 10 scores for the day already. With that being said, I am going to show you guys what it looks like to start on day 5. Keep in mind, I do want to point out that the biggest mistake I see people making, and I mentioned this in the last video, is that you guys are not waiting the 5-minute grace period for the Alliance Duel to start so you can start earning points. So, as you can see, the timer on the right side of my screen once I get back into the world here will show you that I've waited about 10 minutes after the 5-minute preparation stage was already over. So we're technically 15 minutes into the next day here, and you'll see I'm just starting my tasks, which is perfectly fine. I've got my radar loaded. It's day 5, it's an odd numbered day, so we're going to start right in on those, just like every other odd numbered day. And we've got them prepped and handled the same way as we have all week. This is going to be the last day for radars. Keep in mind, you can do them on Saturday. You do have Sunday as a rest day to prepare them for Monday, which would be the first day of the duel. Or you can let them sit over the weekend. It's entirely up to you. I would recommend the first option. With that being said, Today is going to be for total mobilization. So again, number one priority is going to be getting those radar tasks out of the way while I am waiting for some of my guys to finish picking up after themselves. I'm just going to go in here and claim some more of these rewards here for completing the tasks at hand. There is a Frankenstein event up right now, as well as the zombie invasion. So a real quick note on those I just want to make is that right now, with the server versus server Warzone duel being active, we are competing daily against another server in an alliance versus duel of our own to a certain degree. And we are earning points throughout the week based on which alliances win alliance duels, as well as which server scores the most damage on the Butcher, and which players are MVPs of their alliance duel wins each day. So with that being said, it is incredibly important that we do have as many points as possible on each day of the duel, considering we're going against another server, as well as taking out these tasks in primary order. So with that being said, taking a look here, you'll see at the top there, those radar tasks are number 1. Total mobilization allows us to use speed ups and earn power boosts and points based on research, construction, and training speed ups and power boosts. And that's going to include training units. So similar to day 4 of the hero training event, the arms race event is also going to sync perfectly with today's Alliance Duel event, meaning it will happen and be synced right at the reset. So, as you saw a minute ago, before I got to prioritizing my radar tasks again, I do have the cabinet training buff. And so, off the top of my head, I can't exactly remember which one it is. I believe it's the Secretary of Security position, correct me if I am wrong, but it does provide a massive training boost similar to the ones for research and construction that allows me to accelerate the training of my units and help me more easily improve the total score I am allowed to earn for the Alliance Duel. Let me explain. By limiting the amount of time that it takes for me to fully train a set of units, I am increasing the rate at which I can train units without the use of speed ups throughout the day. Including speed ups, not only does it lower the amount total needed to complete a set of trained units, but it allows me to therefore double the amount of speed ups I have available to be used during the day while training. Taking all of this into consideration, we are again able to essentially triple the efficiency of our resources. If you notice today, just for you, Spader, I made sure I did not have my VIP status activated, so you'll see it grayed out in the top left, and so I am not receiving any kind of additional bonuses outside of what would normally be available in the game for everybody in the Alliance. So, I'm going to spend the first few minutes here in the Alliance Duel, as I said before, and as you're seeing, prioritizing getting my units started for training, as well as speeding up a couple of buildings, starting upgrades, starting research upgrades, passing cabinet buffs around with my alliance members, things like this, setting long upgrades up to make sure that I can get them started and burn a few speed ups, along the way while going into them. So, another note I want to make real quick about completing radar tasks, as well as helping others in your alliance complete radar tasks, is that you'll see a variety of tasks while playing, but the more difficult ones are going to be to attack these Doomwalkers. And now right now, there is another event called the Zombie Invasion that is also active. I wanted to make a note about this earlier. Regarding the Doomwalkers specifically, when you have a quest in your radar to kill a Doomwalker, no matter what level it is, whether it is 100 through 190, if you kill a level 100 Doomwalker with the quest active, incomplete in your radar, you will gain the credit of killing a Doomwalker for your radar task, no matter the level it asks. That is a known bug right now, unfortunately, but while it is available, the lower strength and lower alliance strength players can take advantage of this to help make sure that they are not missing out on rewards. The side note and caveat I wanted to make, beside that, was that specifically with the zombie invasion event, it is best if anybody in your entire server is able to kill zombie kings. So a habit we have started on our server 317 is actually sharing the zombie kings that are too high level for us to take out into the world chat, which allows for the larger strength alliances to come in and take them out if they're capable. So with those two things taken into consideration again today, on a side note, don't forget to do your Apex Arena and 3v3 Brawl fights. Don't forget to thumbs up the number 1, 2, or 3 player for some additional gems for free while you're in there. Prioritize radar tasks number 1, and spend the day rallying with your allies and starting your own on some of the nearby zombie kings and doom elites throughout the day to help earn Easter eggs for your alliance during this Easter egg event. On top of that, making sure that you are again on time for reset when Alliance Duel starts and the arms race means that you can earn points in both events, and if you hold the cabinet buff corresponding to the points earning system you are abiding by that day, meaning troop training, construction, or research, or anything in between, you can essentially triple the efficiency of your resources and your time management. So real quick here, I'll show you pretty much finishing up the beginning tasks for the day, coming into day 5 of the Alliance Duel. I've essentially just about completed all of my radar tasks. There's a few more that I'll get on refresh here that I'll go ahead and take care of as well. And then one more time, I will come back and show you guys my progress after I've been able to earn the total of the points that I will have for the day. Keep in mind this is one of the slower days as well. The goal for our alliance here is going to be 1.5 million per day. As you can see on screen there, just with what I've already been able to do in radar tasks and some training alone, I was able to earn just under 1 million points total there within about the first 15 minutes of playing. So for the rest of the day, I am going to prioritize training these units as you see here in the arms race for the first segment, as well as for the Alliance Duel. I'm going to go hit that Frankenstein and try to help our server out against the other, and I'm going to spend the rest of the day speeding up and training the highest level units possible, working them up through my barracks, I have 4, and earning as many points as I can across both events. The same as it is any other day. I thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a good night. This is your boy Priorities from 317, and I will catch you next time.